Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this part of the world. I'm greeting you wherever you are. I'm greeting you here from the United States. My name is Dr. Man. This is a new program I'm introducing. This program is going to be um, advocating for all the men all over the world. That is the reason why I take up the name Dr. Men, Men. So, um, everybody, you can call me Dr. Man because I'm here for all the men all over the world. The reason for starting this program is because a lot of men are going through a lot of issues, be it marital issues, be it business issues, be it non-financial issues, inadequate finances, and some men are going through a lot. Most especially, this program is going to be addressing, men's suffering in the current day marital relationships, be it marital or friend relationships, as it relates to men. The reason I took up this advocacy for men is because there has been a lot of women advocacies out there in the world. Although I have seen um, few cases of people talking in favor of men, but I haven't seen any platforms or any groups actually fully coming out to advocate for men. So there is a gap in that niche, and that is the reason why I decided to take up and cover that gap so that I can advocate for men, mostly men that are suffering in various relationships, in terms of partnership, friend relationships, and marital relationships. So I am one of the men in this world. That's why I am very well qualified to take up this issue. In addition, I happen to have a doctorate, degree, doctorate degree in philosophy. I'm a philosophical doctor. So, in addition to being a man, that doctor of philosophy qualifies me to and research, develop, and teach and educate on any topic. And I chose to do a topic as relates to men. So most of the times, as I already stated, men does not have much advocates. There are little or no advocacy for men, but there is so much advocacy for women all over the world. So I am taking it upon myself as Dr. Man to take up an advocacy for men, most especially on the social media. Um, Marital issues go against men most of the times. Although I understand that sometimes men are happily some men are happily married, but most men are not happily married. Um, you know, and those issues most of the men are suffering in silence. Um, I happen to be one of those men, and that's the reason why I take up this advocacy in favor of men. I know that women would say, "Oh, why are you advocating for only men? What about women?" Like I stated earlier, women already have a lot of women advocacy. I'm here. This program is outside the scope of women advocacy. Um, Advocacy for men is within the scope of this program. Like I said, this is a new program. Um, I will continue to research for topics as it relates to men, and I will continue to develop those topics. I will continue to teach those topics, teach the men on those topics. Also share information to everybody, not just men. Some women can also, women can also participate in learning and getting some of those information we're going to be sharing on men's advocacy, because in most cases, men's suffering in silence is mostly because of women, especially bad women. Some women, not all women. There are a lot of good women out there. There are a lot of good women that treat their men in their relationships, marital, friendship, and partnership relationship. They treat them very well. Those good women. Um, this program is also to encourage them to continue to treat their men right and not to be among those bad women who make their men suffer in silence. Just like I said earlier, a lot of women all over the world have help. They get help from, like I said, non-governmental organizations, women advocacy groups, some government women emancipation programs, some non-governmental women emancipation programs. There's not a lot of those programs for men. So that's why, I'm not here to set up those programs, that will give men financial funding or whatever, but I'm here to give, some men who are, especially those men that are suffering in those marital relationships, give them some advice, give them some information, give them some knowledge, maybe also provide them with some, point them the right direction so that they can try to minimize or mitigate some of their marital or relationship issues, so that they can become happy in their lives. Like I said, this is the first ever video I'm making. I would say this is a test video of this program, and this program is going to be ongoing to educate our men. Um, Sometimes men also face the problem of decision making, especially instant, decision making as far as their relationships are concerned, as far as their financial decisions, as far as their life management decisions. They face those decision issues, but I will be calling on all the men all over the world and good women also all over the world to join this program. For now, this program will be just a recorded video on the test drive. As time goes on, this program will come on live program so that men all over the world can call in and also share their information, share their advice, share their teachings, and also advise those men who are, especially those who are suffering in silence, on the right directions, point them at the right directions, give them the necessary information that they need to make better their lives. And finally, like I said, this program is new. This is a debut video starting the program. Just this is just a test, a test program, so that can test and see what the men out there in this world, um, those of them who belong to the category I'm talking about, like men that are suffering in silence, be it marital relationships, friendly relationships, or maybe financials, or just life, men that are suffering in life in general. So this program is meant to be a therapy for men. Therapy for men. Men should come join this program, share your opinion. Sometimes you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have people that advise you. You don't have companionship. You're lonely, or your relationships are not working well. You're angry. You're suffering. You're depressed, or going into depression, or on the verge of experiencing some level of depression or the other. This program is for you. This program we're gonna create like maybe an hour or 2 hours of program, possibly every day, or every other day, depending on the followership or the audience that are involved. The smaller the audience, the shorter the time, the larger the audience, the longer the time, so that we'll give all the men all over the world the opportunity their to share their ideas as far as relationships, what happens to men, how men struggle to keep businesses, keep marital relationships, to deal with women, especially those bad women that give men tough times, that doesn't know that men also deserve some good in their life, deserve some good treatment. They also doesn't, to understand that men also have emotions, in as much as they always try to remain strong. They also are emotional. They also have emotions. They need some people to also think about them and see what they're going through and see how they can help them resolve their problems. So, like I said, in the conclusion, this program is to help the men out there. This is men's advocacy program. I'm going to be making many videos, many audios, and many social media um, teachings and information, outreach, information dissemination to get our men to feel that like they're human beings, feel like when they need therapy, they come to men men's advocacy programs like this, share their opinions, share their experiences, and also see some other people to talk to so they can release their life stress, whatever stress or depression they are going through in life. They will be able to see people in this program who can encourage them, who can talk to them, who can show some concerns, who are in the same situation or similar situation like them, so that we can continue to provide some therapy in this program. The main purpose of this program is to provide therapy for men all over the world. So again, this is Men's Advocacy Program, and once again, my name is Dr. Man. The reason why I take up this name, Dr. Man, I have already shared that. I want to advocate for men, and I'm also a man. And also, because I'm gonna be sharing some also personal life experiences. I will kind of mask my I will kind of mask my name, my true identity, um, so that I do not uh, I do not maybe it does so that the program is not meant to expose anybody. Maybe anybody I've dealt with or interacted with or have related with in the past. It's not meant to expose anybody. It's not meant to indict anybody. It's not meant to say anything bad about anybody, but just to teach in general to provide teachings for all the men out there that are suffering. The reason why I'm not gonna show my true name, although I will not say true identity because this is me. I have my true identity, but I take up like an alias name, a pseudonym, so that people will not say, oh, whenever I'm sharing my personal life experience, it will not be like I'm indicting anybody, whom I have interacted with or whom I have related with in the past. Uh, you know, so basically that's why. So feel free to call me Dr. Man. Um, like I said, this program is gonna start with recorded videos. As soon as get start getting responses from men or even good women out there and people who start to like our program, who enjoys it, they can come in, share their own opinions, contribute to the program so that we can provide the necessary therapy that those men out there that are suffering in silence so that they can receive some therapy and improve their lives and save, to help save some men. We're going to get to more topics, that relates to all that I just explained. Like I said, this is just an introductory video. Once again, my name is Dr. Man. Um, from here, I will end this video for today and look forward, I'll be looking forward to, reading your comments and many of you, commenting. Please like this program, share this program, and comment on it so that many men out there in this world who are suffering in silence can come to this program and receive therapy and contribute to also saving other men's lives and including other women's lives as well. Because this program is going to be treating all those topics as far as it relates to relationships between men and women, especially the one that badly affect the men. Thank you and good night from here. See you at my next video. Bye for now.